Okay, so we've got 1.3.1 and I haven't done anything new yet with the nothing new from the update. These guys. Wait, where did those guys go? Are they actually in there or did they somehow disappear? They were there earlier. Oh, there they are. So they're not really selling anything. How do you get them to buy things from you? Anyway, never mind. There's only two of them and none of them are giving us anything useful. But I'm quite happy with the new experience and enchanting. Basically, they just made everything a lot easier. Oh, endermen. So yeah, endermen are back and they're griefing again. I don't know. I hate them. I just do. I just hate them. So level 30 enchantment. Smite 4, fire aspect 2, knockback 2. So that's kind of a lot of things just on one sword. Look at this guy, he just picks it right back up. And then when the sun comes up, he's gonna die with that thing in his hand and it's gonna disappear. What? Oh, there you are. Hi. Did that crit? I want the... Ah, there we go. And there's my achievement. Goodbye. Wow, I'm still getting attacked. So I got the overkill achievement. Wow, that guy got owned. So yeah, this sword is pretty strong. And alright, that's enough fun. Back to building staircases. I don't want that. So yeah, I'm just still working on the tower, building the staircases. And it's kind of almost done. So as I said, there's as I briefly said in the last video, which was kind of just me looking around with the shader mod. So there's basically the two wooden lines mark out the path, the main path, from the main entrance up to the next floor. Obviously it splits off onto both sides like that. And it'll probably just continuously lead up the floors until we get to the top. Maybe. That's the idea for now. So as you see, the same thing for the other side. I just need to put in the stone bricks on that. But I'll just keep building on this off screen a little bit at a time. And yeah. So the overkill achievement was, yeah, deal 8 hearts of damage in a single hit. So I don't actually need a diamond sword for that. I can do that with an iron sword. That's interesting. So I only have the rails to go. You need 1 kilometer. So you usually need at least 1,000 rails to even get that. And then the end and the end, which is nowhere near close. Alright, so back to building. You know, sometimes you might ask, why do I hate endermen so much? This kind of nonsense is why I hate endermen so much. What is this? What is this? Floating blocks? And this, taking these blocks and putting them... So there's a problem I'm having with 1.3.1. I think I just stopped playing this until they fix some bugs. I'm sorry, like I really want to work on the skyscraper, but look, I was there, right? And then I'm in a different place. This happens in multiplayer, right? When you're in multiplayer, you die, you kind of respawn not exactly in the same place. Is that how it works? So then I'm on the tree. We're gonna jump off. So I was on the ring, and then I was on the tree, and then I'm, on the balcony. Obviously my spawn point is meant to be down on the ground. At the Okay. Well, my spawn point is meant to be there, right? Like about well, it's right here. Was it? So yeah, like in single player you're meant to spawn in the same place every time. As you can see, I'm actually spawning in a different place every time. So I don't know. Anyway, I just emptied my inventory into a chest somewhere. I think I just stopped playing this for a while. It's still buggy. I don't think anyone's noticed that yet. Well, I don't think anyone has noticed that. I mean, someone must have. Maybe I should report the bug or something? Anyway. Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna take a break from Minecraft until they fix everything. As I said earlier, you don't know what's gonna happen when 1.3 comes out, and well, now we know it's gonna be a bit buggy, unfortunately. Kinda wish I didn't update just yet. Alright, well, I guess the last few bits haven't been too coherent. I am Simon, we are playing Minecraft, and we just switched over to 1.3.1, and there's been a few things that I'm not too happy about. Like when you die, your spawn point isn't a fixed point. The fact that I can spawn at the top of the crystal tower, that's not very good. I mean, it's not completely bad, I guess it's tolerable. It's not good though. One more thing that oh yeah, the endermen are back and they can move blocks again because I don't have the mod. Like the mod hasn't been updated yet. I don't know. I'll get that as soon as it comes out again. The one thing that I haven't showed you is the piston escalator. It now is more prone to glitching. Like in the in the update notes, they made it sound like they made pistons less prone to glitching, but that's not actually true. Maybe it's better in multiplayer than it used to be, but it's worse in single player than it used to be, I can tell you that. Now there's a good chance I'll die if I go on this escalator. Let's just see what happens. So the escalator is slower than before. Supposedly that's to minimize the glitches. I guess it's because it's the single player version of what used to be multiplayer. So it's running a multiplayer server and then having you log in, so I guess the pistons don't work very well. I don't know, like they've slowed it down and they said that reduces the instances of glitching, but I don't know, it seems to me that it's glitching more. Okay, that's good. See there. This used to happen even before the update came out, but it seems like now it happens more often. Even though they've supposedly made the pistons better, and when I try to jump out, you can glitch right through the piston. Like that. And that's how you die. If you're stuck like up there, like I was here, so I was pretty, I didn't fall that far, but if you're like up there and you fall, you die. So, oh actually what am I doing? I can just place a block underneath each piston and that will make it safe. Okay, so that's not, well, I think that should work. But still, like it's slower and it still glitches. Like if I there again, like it's glitching again. I mean, it used to do it, but not as often, I don't think. Like it glitches more than before, and it's slower as well. So I don't know. I think it's still faster than just walking or climbing ladders or whatever, but it's not much better now, Anyway, I'll live with it. I mean, what else can I do, right? I mean, I guess I can rewire it so that it's faster, but that would involve a lot more redstone circuitry, which I don't really want to do and I don't really care about anyway. Because as I said earlier, like the staircases are going to be the main pathways up to the top, even though it's going to be much longer and take you a lot more time to get to the top compared to the escalator. I guess I'll just keep it like that, and I'll put a block underneath each piston so that if you glitch into the piston you won't fall all the way through. Actually, I don't even know if that's going to fix it. I'll test it in my own time. That might fix it. Or at least, it doesn't fix it, but it makes it a little less dangerous to use. So there's that there. Did I say much about this? I don't know. I can't remember if I actually said it in the video or if I said it before. Anyway, the idea here is to have the two lines of timber pointing out what the path is. So that basically defines the path. Yeah, I don't think I've actually said this before. I thought about it. And the idea is to have a consistent visual language. Oh, where have we heard that before? I don't know actually. Most of you don't watch the Portal playthrough, but you should, because the idea in Portal was having a consistent visual language so that when you see the same colors or the same patterns or the same shapes, then you'd recognize what they mean. And I'm going to use the same idea here. You see how I have the consistent cobble, timber, stone, brick. So that's the pattern, right? And that marks the boundary of the main road or the main pathway. So on the other side we have the same thing. So cobble on the inside, stone brick on the outside, timber in between. And as long as you're going to stay inside here, that's going to lead you up. You see how that kind of comes in. And here we're going to have platforms leading out both sides, but there'll be different materials. There'll probably be that timber, the dark timber. Whereas the main road is going to be this. So even though it's all going to be completely flat, it would look as though there's a path here going straight out. So this is the, as I said, as I keep saying, this is the main path up to the next level. And then if you imagine in the next level we have a similar situation as down there, you'll come in, it will open up into a courtyard, and then again we have the cobble, timber and stone brick around the boundary, and then into the next set of staircases. I don't know what the shape is going to be. And then in the courtyard we're going to have another set of statues of red and white wool symbolizing what's going to happen on this level, and so on and so forth. And so that's going to repeat itself, or that particular pattern is going to repeat itself for every level. So then you have a consistent theme or a consistent recognizable visual language in the whole skyscraper. So that, if a person then comes in and maybe he gets lost, then he just looks around, sees this pattern, sees the timber, cobblestone and stone brick, and then they can immediately recognize that, oh, this is the main area, this is the main path. If I follow this either up or down, I'll get either to the bottom or the top. So they can very quickly understand what's going on in this building just by looking and seeing the pattern that they will first see when they walk in the front door. Is that it? Yeah, okay, that's the explanation. And it's good because you can see it from quite a long distance away. Like even when you're like all the way outside, it's kind of bad because of without optifine, there's a bit of a kind of, it doesn't use the maps and all that anyway. There you can kind of see the pattern from a distance as well. What else do I have to say? Not much really. You see I've decorated this a little bit. I mean, there's not much room to do anything. Mostly it's just the paving and putting in this little seating area around the roses. So, next, well, there's a staircase and a restaurant, and there's gonna be a reception desk here, and I haven't figured out what to do here yet. I haven't figured out what to do there yet. Well, the restaurant's up there. Whatever I do, I don't want to... Maybe I should design the restaurant first, because whatever I do down here, I don't want to interrupt whatever's up there. So okay, I'll do the restaurant next. But this is going to be a reception desk. And I was thinking, you know, we can like have a vague circular thing. If I just you know, it's not going to be this shape. I'm just quickly putting something down to illustrate what I'm thinking. So if you imagine like a reception desk there, maybe a door, you know, at the back to come in back here. Maybe it'll be timber, and maybe there'll be like a desk back here or something. And then the villager can sit here and welcome people to come in. And then the front doors, I guess, will be out here. So whatever shape the door is going to be, it's going to lead straight into that pattern, the timber, the stone bricks, and then the cobblestone. On both sides probably, although it will open out there, and on the other side it will be the same. So you come in here, reception, maybe some decorative things up here. Someone suggested I make a chandelier out of diamonds. I don't know about diamonds, but maybe a chandelier would be nice up here, or like a sculpture up there, or something, or like a giant sign. Simon is awesome, like a giant sign up there. Probably not Simon is awesome, but something. Yeah, again, if I want to put something there, obviously I have to figure out the restaurant first, don't I? Yeah, now that I think about it, I do need to figure out the restaurant first. Let's just put some torches here just to be safe. I don't think I need those. Right, so let's pretend that's gonna be the reception, or at least... Well, is that a good size? I think it's a fairly good size for the reception. Maybe like a reception... Oops. Reception there. We can adjust the shape later on if we don't like this one. Reception there. And why don't we have a seating area underneath the staircase? A seating area underneath the staircase, maybe even all the way through. Seating area underneath the staircase. There's still a lot of room in the middle here, but I guess that's not unusual for like the entrance to a big building or to a hotel. I mean, you imagine people kind of bringing their luggage in, or bringing whatever it is into the hotel, or even the skyscraper. No, that's good. You want to keep the lobby area open. That's good. And then at the sides, what's probably going to happen is that it's gonna be raised. I guess there'll be like a raised area in each module, and then maybe even like